today is November 15th. It's 11:42 a.m. Central Time. And today what I wanted to do was go through and see if we could find some quick trades that we can put on for the next month. There's about, let me see here. There's 3 days left in November expiration, so December expiration is upon us. We can start trading. About 31 days left in December expiration. So let's go find some quick trades. Johnson & Johnson was a trade that we did for Option Genius last month, and it worked out very well. It's about to expire. Didn't have to do anything to it. No problems, no adjustments, no nothing. Didn't have to do anything. It was an awesome trade. So let's take a look at it again, and let's see if we can find something in Johnson & Johnson. As you can see, it's pretty much been in a range, from maybe 62 to 66, somewhere in this area. So I was thinking last month we did a Iron Condor, and I was thinking let's take a look at it for a butterfly. Okay, estimate trades, go to December here. This is the Thinkorswim platform that I'm using, in case you didn't know. And then let's see if we can do a butterfly at the 65 strike, which is right at the money. Is at 64.92 today. 65 strike. Let's go out $5 on the wings. Okay, and let's take a look at what this looks like. So that's the set slices to break-evens. Alright, so what this is telling us is that if we do this butterfly, 60 and 70 are the wings, 65 is right in the middle. If we do this butterfly, then our lower break-even will be about 63, high side break-even will be 67. This is telling us that this trade has a 37% chance of probability of making money, or actually of it staying in this range until expiration day. And if you can see this, from here to here, the blue, this is a little darker blue, this is a little bit lighter blue. From here to here, that's telling you this is one standard deviation. So Johnson & Johnson could move anywhere outside of here, but let's take a look at this on the chart and see. Now our break-evens are on the chart here, so this is our low side break-even, this is our high side break-even. Actually, I think this is a pretty good range because it hasn't gone up here in a while since back here, and it got down to around 62 something, and then it bounced back up. So there is, you can see these wavy lines here, the pink and the green, and I think, what is it, orange or something like that. These are the moving averages. So they're right around huddled in this area. The price is a little bit above that. Johnson & Johnson hasn't been moving that much. So I think I actually like this trade here. Because since this is a butterfly, what I can do is, looking at the chart, there are, let's say we move back down here and it hits our break even here. In that case, I can put on a put, another butterfly, but it'll be a put butterfly. Or if this goes and reaches on the high side, I can add a call butterfly once it reaches to that break even. So let's take a look at what that would look like. So if it goes down, it'll hit us at about the 62 mark. I can put on a put butterfly at either 62.5 or at 60. Let's take a look at 60. Make that 5 points as well. Okay, same size, and look at the chart. So that takes our break even all the way down from, I think it was right here, 60, no. Set sizes. So then that takes our break even down from 62 where it was all the way down to 59. And let's look at that on the chart. See, it goes all the way down here, which might be a little bit too much. So I might take a look at doing the 62.5. Should probably bring it down to 60, because I don't think it's gonna fly this much. Johnson Johnson very stable lately. I don't think it's going down this much. So, so according, so if the stock did roll down all the way down to 60, you could do this adjustment, and then you give yourself several more dollars of room to let it go down further, or if it hops back up. So I think I like that, but I don't want to start off with a double. I want to start off with a single. And right now it's 300. If we do 2 of them, that's 600. So let's go ahead and do 3 of them. That'll put it around $900 cost for the trade. What can I make? Well, if it stays right in the middle, you can say right, you see in the red, if it stays right in the middle of expiration, you can make $600, $611, but most likely it's not going to do that. We want to get out on this butterfly roughly around 15 to 20%. If I get 15%, I'm out of here. On the adjustment side, if it comes down and hits our low side break even, which is at 63, actually, not 62, as I mentioned before, it's at 63. So if it comes down and hits 63, then I will go ahead and add a second butterfly to adjust. That'll increase my capital in the trade by some, probably about by half, but that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and send this trade in. As you can see here, we're buying 3 butterflies. We can make $609 max profit. $891 is what the cost of the trade is plus commissions. We're looking at $906 my cost. So go ahead and send that in. And while we're waiting for this one, we can go look at another one. Another trade that I did last month, not in the Option Genius portfolio, but in these members-only videos, was McDonald's. So let's take a look at the McDonald's chart. And these lines that you see here were the break-evens for the last trade that we did on McDonald's. So as you can see, it's still in our trading range. So I could still have been in the trade and made out a lot more credit than I did. I got out a little bit earlier last week, I believe, and still made some money on the trade. So let's go ahead and delete these drawings. And you can tell here McDonald's been in a nice uptrend. It's getting a little bit choppy over here, but now it's smoothing out again. There's a dividend coming up here, 70 cents. So most likely on that day, McDonald's will probably drop a little bit to take over to do enough for that dividend. But okay, so this tells us that our Johnson Johnson butterfly was filled. Great. Let's take a look at McDonald's. McDonald's gonna hit an all-time high. It did at 95.45. Right now it's at 94.40, so about $1 off. It'll probably go up again for that all-time high. Right now here, this is the 200-day moving average. This is the 30, and this is the 50. So it can come back a little bit to hit to the 50 and a lot more to hit to the 200, but it's been pretty far away from the 200 this whole uptrend. So let's see, what can we do? McDonald's right now, it's trading, what is it? It's about 95. So I might take a look at another butterfly here. Let's take a look at a call butterfly. I should have this in there for November and get rid of this one. That's from last month. And we can make this again 5-point wings. Alright, let's see what this looks like on the wrist chart. Oh, gotta get rid of the stock. Okay. Alright, so if we set this to... Okay, so downside break-even is about 92.09. Upside break-even is about 97.85. Is it going to stay in that range? I have a feeling that it will. It could pull back a bit, but I do feel that it's gonna. I do feel that the market is gonna be rallying into the end of the year from here, and McDonald's will probably rally with it. So I believe we're heading higher. So I'm gonna leave it at that, at this right here. And again, if we do hit the downside break even, we can take a look at putting on some puts, put butterfly to adjust it, or we just take off the butterfly and add it at a lower strike. So I'm going to go ahead and just send this one in, because last month we did a butterfly and didn't have to adjust it, didn't have to do anything, so it was a good trade. So this is how much is this going to be? About $500. Yeah, about $500 for the trade. That's fine. I'm just doing this for example. I'm just doing this to show you guys what I'm thinking about when I'm putting on a trade. As you can tell, there was no news. McDonald's already had earnings, but we take a look at the chart again and see. Yeah, see, earnings were back here. There's no real news coming out anytime soon, hopefully. They might have same-store sales report coming out every month, but shouldn't affect the price too much, and we can always adjust it. So as long as McDonald's continues to rise, the volatility in the stock will drop, and if the volatility drops, then our butterfly will make money faster than, say, a condor. So that's why I'm choosing the butterfly, because I think it's not going to just sit here. I think it's going to continue to slowly creep up, as it has been doing basically all year. And so the volatility is going to come in more, and that's going to give us faster return on the butterfly, and it'll allow me to get out of the trade faster. So where did our trade go? Oh, I think I messed it up. Okay, let's put it on again. 95, butterfly, 90, and 100. Okay, so we're doing 2 of these. Go ahead and confirm and send. It's going to cost about $454. Max profit on this one is $556, but we're not staying in there for that long. You know, we want to get a 15-20% profit, so we're looking at somewhere around $60, $60 to $75. If we get that, we're out of the trade. Okay, as you can see, commissions are $10. So on a $440 trade, commissions are $10. So what is that? About 2% commissions in and out. So we're looking at about 5% commissions. If we have to adjust it, it might become a little bit more, but that's still pretty reasonable considering the amount of money that you can make in a short amount of time. So go ahead and send this in. And let's see how it does. Let's see if we get filled now. Like I mentioned last time we were doing this, McDonald's doesn't always get filled at the mid price. So sometimes you have to, you usually have to come down a little bit. So we're gonna, this is a debit trade since it's a butterfly, so we're gonna raise it up a little bit. Let's go to 225. See if we get filled. Yep, there we go, we got filled. Move the box here. Filled 225. That's the proof right there. Close it out. Oh, you get proof right here too. So we looked at 2 trades, Johnson & Johnson, which was very nice chart. McDonald's also a very nice slow moving uptrend on the chart. So we got 2 trades. We could also, I mean, there's so many other trades out there right now. Apple, this was the Apple put spread that I had did last month, and Apple came down all the way from 400 down to 387, but our short strike was at 370, so it was never at any real danger. But we had to stay in the trade till expiration. So there's 3 days left. I'm going to let it expire. This one should make over 10%. Apple, doing put spreads again on Apple is a potential possibility there. And then we can also do XOM, which is ExxonMobil. This sucker I have owned some stock in, and it's just been sitting here and sitting here and sitting here right around the 80 level. So doing another butterfly or doing a double counter on here is definitely a possibility. So stay tuned in our next videos. We'll be updating the trades that we just put on as well as the other ones, and then we'll also hopefully look for some more. And if you have any questions, please give me a call. Or no, don't call me. Send me an email, because we don't pick up the phone that often. So if you do want to talk, we still have the option to do the charity donation. If you donate $100 to my favorite charity, I'll get on the phone with you for half an hour, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Normally it goes on for 30, 45, 50 minutes, but you can talk about whatever you want, talking about results or trading patterns or what you guys are doing wrong, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can without giving any kind of specific advice, which I'm not allowed to do because I'm not licensed to do so. So we can do that. That is an option. But if you have any questions about anything you've seen here, please go ahead and email me, and I'll try to do my best to answer as soon as possible. All right, have a good day, happy trading, and talk to you soon.